Right now, while your engine idles in complete silence, there could be a single neglected sensor quietly destabilizing everything. No warning lights, no stored codes. Yet it's stealing smoothness, increasing fuel burn, and slowly stressing internal components every time you sit at a red light. Most drivers blame spark plugs, fuel injectors, or engine mounts when idle shaking begins. Repair shops replace parts, bills climb, but the vibration stays. Because the real culprit is usually a sensor that almost nobody inspects. In this breakdown, we're exposing the sensors that silently turn smooth engines rough, starting with the one that fails most often. Sensor 1. Idle air control valve. When an engine shakes at idle, the first hidden culprit lives right at the air entry point. In older cable throttle systems, it's the idle air control valve. In modern drive-by-wire vehicles, it's the electronic throttle body performing the same job electronically. Both regulate how much air bypasses the closed throttle plate to keep idle stable. Over time, carbon deposits from crankcase vapors, exhaust gas recirculation, and oil mist begin coating the throttle bore and valve passages. The buildup looks harmless, but airflow at idle is measured in extremely small increments. Even slight restriction disrupts the ECU's ability to maintain steady RPM. The symptoms creep in gradually. Cold starts feel rough. Idle dips when the AC turns on. Steering at low speed causes RPM fluctuation. Eventually, the engine develops a rhythmic shake that feels like a misfire but isn't. Technicians often see perfectly healthy ignition systems blamed for what is simply airflow instability. Cleaning requires removing the intake duct, exposing the throttle plate, and using throttle body cleaner with a lint-free cloth. No aggressive scrubbing, no forcing the plate open on electronic units. Restoring clean airflow often stabilizes idle within minutes, eliminating vibrations drivers mistakenly chase elsewhere. Sensor 2, mass airflow sensor. After idle airflow is regulated, the next critical input comes from the mass airflow sensor, and this is where many smooth engines begin to deteriorate quietly. The MAF sensor measures the exact mass of air entering the engine using a heated platinum element. The ECU relies on this data to calculate precise fuel delivery, especially at idle, where mixture balance must be extremely accurate. Contamination is the real enemy. Microscopic dust, oil vapor from the PCV system, and residue from oiled air filters begin coating the sensing wire. Even urban pollution contributes to the buildup. As deposits accumulate, the wire's ability to transfer heat changes, and airflow readings become skewed. At idle, where airflow is minimal, even small inaccuracies create disproportionate fueling errors. The ECU may command a slightly rich or lean mixture, producing unstable combustion cycles. Drivers feel this as a faint but persistent vibration through the steering wheel or seat. Fuel economy drops subtly. Acceleration feels slightly delayed. Yet no warning light appears because readings remain within acceptable limits. Cleaning requires dedicated MAF cleaner only. No brushes, no compressed air. The sensor must air dry completely before reinstalling. A restored MAF signal often smooths idle instantly, correcting fueling precision the ECU depends on for balanced combustion. Sensor 3. MAP sensor. Not every engine relies on a mass airflow sensor. Many operate on what's known as a speed density system, where airflow is calculated indirectly. In these setups, the manifold absolute pressure sensor becomes the ECU's primary load indicator, and when its signal becomes unstable, idle quality suffers quickly. The MAP sensor measures intake manifold pressure that converts pressure changes into voltage. At idle, manifold vacuum is high, meaning pressure is low. This stable vacuum reading allows the ECU to maintain precise fueling and ignition timing for smooth combustion. Problems begin when vacuum integrity is compromised. Over time, rubber vacuum hoses harden, crack, or develop micro leaks. Carbon buildup can also partially clog the MAPI sensor port. When this happens, pressure readings fluctuate even though engine load hasn't changed. The ECU interprets these false variations as changing demand and constantly adjusts fueling to compensate. The result is an unstable idle that rises, dips, or shudders without rhythm. Drivers often mistake this for injector or ignition trouble. Inspection involves checking vacuum lines for brittleness, leaks, or loose connections, and cleaning the MAP port with sensor-safe cleaner. Restoring accurate manifold pressure readings allows the ECU to stabilize fueling, often eliminating idle shake without replacing a single component. Sensor 4. Throttle position sensor. While airflow and pressure determine how much air enters the engine, the ECU also needs to know driver, intent. That responsibility falls on the throttle position sensor, mounted directly on the throttle shaft. At idle, this sensor confirms that the throttle is fully closed and allows the ECU to activate precise idle control strategies. Inside the TPS is a resistive track and a moving wiper arm. As the throttle opens, voltage output changes smoothly, usually from about 0.5 volts at idle to roughly 4.5 volts at wide open throttle. The ECU expects a perfectly stable signal when the pedal is untouched. Over time, constant micro-movements at common pedal positions wear the internal track. Contamination can also enter the sensor housing. This creates dead zones, or voltage noise exactly where the throttle rests at idle. When the signal fluctuates, the ECU becomes confused. It may think the throttle is slightly opening and closing even when your foot is steady. Fuel delivery and ignition timing begin oscillating in response. Drivers feel this as irregular idle tremors, slight RPM, surging, or hesitation when transitioning off idle. No fault code appears if voltage stays within range. Diagnosis involves live voltage monitoring while slowly moving the throttle, watching for signal dropouts that shouldn't exist. Before the next sensor, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We break down the hidden mechanical causes most drivers never get explained. Sensor 5, Crankshaft position sensor. If the throttle sensor tells the ECU what the driver wants, the crankshaft position sensor tells it what the engine is actually doing. This sensor tracks crankshaft rotation and piston position with extreme precision, allowing the ECU to time fuel injection and spark events down to milliseconds. At idle, where engine speed is low and combustion pulses are more noticeable, signal accuracy becomes even more critical. The sensor works by reading teeth on a reluctor wheel attached to the crankshaft. As each tooth passes the magnetic or Hall effect tip, it generates a pulse. The ECU converts these pulses into RPM and position data. Contamination is where problems begin. Over time, fine metal shavings from normal engine wear, oil sludge, or road grime accumulate on the sensor tip. Because the signal relies on magnetic field clarity, even minor buildup can distort pulse strength and timing. At higher RPM, momentum masks small inaccuracies, but at idle, distorted signals translate into uneven ignition timing. Combustion events lose synchronization, producing a subtle but persistent engine shake. Drivers may also notice extended crank times, occasional hot stalls, or brief tachometer flickers. Cleaning involves carefully removing the sensor and wiping the tip with a lint-free cloth and electrical cleaner, restoring clean pulse detection. Sensor 6. Engine coolant temperature sensor. Idle stability isn't controlled by air and spark alone. Engine temperature plays a massive role, and that's where the engine coolant temperature sensor becomes critical. This sensor tells the ECU whether the engine is cold, warming up, or fully at operating temperature. Based on this single input, the ECU adjusts fuel mixture, idle speed, and ignition timing. When the sensor is accurate, idle remains smooth across all thermal conditions, But contamination and electrical degradation slowly distort its signal over time. Corrosion at the terminals, internal sensor aging, or coolant residue intrusion can cause the sensor to report temperatures that don't match reality. The ECU may believe the engine is colder than it actually is. When that happens, it enriches the fuel mixture unnecessarily, similar to a permanent cold start condition. Excess fuel at idle disrupts combustion balance. Cylinders fire unevenly, producing noticeable vibration. Fuel economy drops, exhaust smells heavier, and idle may hunt or surge. In other cases, the sensor may falsely report a hot engine, leaning the mixture too far and causing roughness from the opposite direction. Inspection focuses on connector oxidation and signal accuracy via scan data. Cleaning terminals with electrical contact cleaner often restores stable readings without sensor replacement. Sensor 7. Intake air temperature sensor. The final airflow-related input affecting idle quality comes from the intake air temperature sensor. While it may seem secondary, this sensor plays a precise role in combustion balance. It measures the temperature of incoming air so the ECU can calculate air density and adjust fueling accordingly. Cold air is dense and requires more fuel. Warm air is thinner and requires less. At cruising speed, small deviations aren't always noticeable. But at idle, where fueling margins are extremely tight, inaccurate temperature data quickly disrupts combustion stability. Contamination is again the root cause. Fine dust, oil vapor, and intake residue coat the thermistor element over time. This insulation effect slows its thermal response and skews readings. The ECU begins calculating fueling based on false air density assumptions. If the sensor reports air colder than reality, the ECU enriches the mixture, causing heavy, unstable combustion pulses. If it reports hotter air, the mixture leans out, producing weak firing cycles. Both conditions manifest as idle vibration. Drivers may also notice inconsistent performance between cold mornings and hot afternoons, often blaming fuel quality instead. Cleaning requires removing the sensor and using only electronic safe cleaner. No physical abrasion. Accurate air temperature data restores precise fueling balance. The ECU depends on for smooth idle. Still here? That means you're serious about keeping your car running like new, and that's exactly the kind of driver we make these videos for. Go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a single money-saving trick. Every click helps us share more real garage wisdom with you. Sensor 8, EGR valve position. Sensor. Now we come to the sensor almost nobody connects to idle shaking, yet it quietly causes some of the worst vibration complaints repair shops see. The EGR valve position sensor, working alongside the exhaust gas recirculation valve, monitors how much exhaust gas is being reintroduced into the intake stream. Under cruising conditions, EGR reduces combustion temperatures and emissions. But at idle, the valve must remain almost completely closed. Even slight exhaust introduction at idle disrupts combustion stability instantly. Here's where the failure begins. Over years of operation, carbon soot accumulates around the EGR valve pintle and seat. The buildup prevents the valve from sealing fully. The position sensor may still report a closed reading, but mechanically the valve is slightly stuck open. This allows exhaust gases to dilute the intake mixture when the engine is least capable of tolerating it. Combustion weakens, cylinders fire inconsistently, and the engine develops a deep rhythmic shake that feels identical to a misfire. Drivers replace plugs, coils, even injectors chasing the vibration. Proper correction involves removing the EGR valve and cleaning heavy carbon deposits using EGR safe cleaner and soft tools. Once sealing is restored, idle smoothness often returns immediately, eliminating one of the most misdiagnosed shake sources. If your engine has been idling rough, shaking at stoplights, or feeling unstable for no clear reason, now you know the truth. Most idle problems don't begin with catastrophic failures. They start with neglected sensors, contaminated airflow readings, distorted temperature data, or exhaust systems that aren't sealing the way they should. The difference between a smooth engine and a vibrating one often comes down to components smaller than your hand, sending signals the ECU trusts blindly. Before replacing expensive parts, run the checklist you saw today. Clean first, inspect second, replace last. That diagnostic order alone saves drivers thousands every year and restores performance most people think is permanently lost. If this breakdown helped you understand what your engine has been trying to tell you, stay connected. This channel exists to expose the hidden mechanical causes behind the problems drivers feel, but shops rarely explain in detail. And if your car is showing symptoms you want diagnosed next, drop it in the comments. Your issue could be the next deep dive teardown.